Hi, I'm Michelle Rhodes.
Hi, I'm Sheila Peterson.
Hi, I'm Brenda Mills, and we are thankful to be here. We wanted to share part of our Young Living story with you, and we want to give God the glory because we know without Him, we wouldn't be here. With Him, all things are possible, and we just want to bless the Lord. And I love Psalms 103, verses 2 and 3. Bless the Lord, O my soul, forget not all His benefits, who forgives all our iniquities, who heals all our diseases. So we just want to remember to put God first and give Him the glory. And each of us has a story. So as we go through this presentation, you're going to hear each of us sharing a little bit about our story. I know this is, I think this is the first year that I went to convention. My husband and I went, and part of our team, and we got together, a lot of us, this isn't everybody. This is at the farm in Utah, the Lavender Farm, and we were there to experience firsthand with all of our senses Young Living. It's amazing. I love the farm. I remember being there the first time. I just wanted to stay there. And I think you gals were here too, right? Want to share something about your experience?
I remember getting to help plant the lavender seedlings.
Yes.
And that was just, yay. I mean, we got to be part of that process.
Mm-hmm. And 3 years later, we went back to the farms and got to see, we didn't see our actual plants, but we did get to see the plants that we had helped plant, the field and everything.
Beautiful lavender field. Right?
Yes.
And the distilleries there
yes.
too. I love the distillery.
Yes.
It smells amazing.
The aroma.
Yeah, the aroma. It's just something else.
And that's one of the things that sets Young Living apart. They're so transparent. We can go to the farms. Other people, they have Lavender Day. They open up the farm for the community to come and experience and farm life, and just, it's amazing. And I've been there 5 times now. And the last time I went, this particular farm, the last time I went was the first time I found out as we stepped out of the distillery that there's an underground fresh water source. And they said, yes, you can't have pure oils without a fresh water source.
Interesting.
So why does Young Living own their own farms all over the world? Or partner? Why do they own their own distilleries? Because they want to make sure it's pure. So you have to have a pure water source to have the pure oils. You have to have pure soil to have the pure oils. You have to have a seed, a quality seed to have pure oils. It's, it's not just the end product. It's the product from the beginning to the end, seed to seal. So, okay. And we're not doctors. We're moms. We're grandmas. We're people that needed something different, wanted something different.
We wanted to change.
Yes.
Something pure.
We were people who were praying
yes.
for an answer, and Young Living had the answer to many of those prayers.
They did, because that is exactly how I came to be part of Young Living, is after much seeking and much prayer. And I am so glad.
So Young Living's mission statement is, we honor our stewardship to champion nature's living energy, essential oils, by fostering a community of healing and discovery while inspiring individuals to wellness, purpose, and abundance.
Gary Young, wow. He's not only the founder, discoverer, and visionary of Young Living, but he's the pioneer. He's the pioneer for bringing essential oils to the U.S. He went over to Europe to do all the learning because for some reason, when we crossed the ocean years and years ago, we didn't bring any essential oils, or they lost them somehow. And that's what, if you study history, which we're fixing to get into, that's what God gave us.
Why did He start Young Living? Because He needed the oils Himself. He didn't do it for a company. He did it because He needed them Himself.
Right. Yeah. And if you don't know Gary's story, you can find it in the book, which is titled D. Gary Young, the World Leader in Essential Oils. And not only does it tell Gary's story, but it talks about the Young Living story, but also all the individual farms. Now, it may not be completely current in the farms because Young Living is continuously acquiring new farms
Acquiring,
to grow
seeking.
more of the plants so that they can be in control of the
Yes.
quality of the oils.
And the neat thing, I remember coming, I think it was out of the warehouse, and there's a big old sign that says Gary Young never, I'm trying to remember how it said, he doesn't create a blend or a product to sell it. He creates it to help.
I never
people.
create a product for money.
That's
I
it.
create it for a need or for profit. I never create a product for profit. I create it for a need.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that's his heart. We've heard him. We've
Yeah.
seen him personally. We've shaken his hand. I've put my arm around him for a picture. I mean, he loves people. He looks you in the eye. He may be tired, hadn't slept for 2 weeks, hardly at all, at convention, but he wants to be there. He wants to listen, and he looks you in the eye.
And
I
very
know.
passionate.
Yes,
Very
and take
passionate.
the time.
What's he get? Leaky eye syndrome?
Yes.
Yes, so that
Yes.
sets Young Living apart.
Yeah.
And they've been around for many years. And this isn't, there's even more farms. There's even more going on now, continues to grow. And actually, right now, we're trying to get bigger warehouses and office buildings because we're growing so fast. It's amazing. And here's some of the farms. And yes, we have farms all over the world for various reasons because some plants grow better in different climates, different areas, different altitudes, different seasons. Plus, finding virgin soil or healthy soil in the U.S. is not very easy anymore, I'm sure.
No,
So
it's not.
we've had to branch out farther and farther.
You can't probably see the writing on what the colored dots represent, but I want to point out that the red represents Young Living International offices. So we are an international company, and it used to be, it was just international headquarters was in Salt Lake City, or more specifically, Lehigh. So that's now our global headquarters, but now we have all these other international headquarters, and we are continuing to open new ones every, a couple of years or whatever
As
the
needed.
timeline looks. Yes, as needed. So,
Yeah. And the blue dots are the farms or distilleries. So it's important to have the distillery because Young Living knows that you wouldn't believe what they do in the art of distillery. It's an art. I know they go out when we were at the distillery and we had a tour going on. They said they go out during certain seasons that the plant is getting close to harvest time, and they will go out every 2 hours and test the plants
Wow.
so that they can get the exact precise time to get the best benefits from the plants, the best constituents. So it's an art.
yeah.
And
It's like Yulingli. When they pick the plant for harvest, it's best at night. After midnight, but no later than 10 in the morning.
right.
So they have to be able to get all that done before the constituents are not in the plant.
And they have to be hand harvested.
Yes.
Yes, the yelling
Yeah.
yelling.
No.
Yes.
And going back to the distilleries, it's important to have the distillery on site
Yes.
or as close to on site as possible because you want to get that
The timing.
harvested product into the distiller as soon as possible.
Yes. And Young Living distills all of their oils.
Yes.
And they bottle all of their oils. So, and I'm thankful for that because they want the best and the best quality. We talked about history earlier. Is it the Bible? I love it. The Bible talks about essential oils and aromatic plants where they're extracted from, over 600 references in the Bible. So, and you can study, who knows about the thieves story? Anybody know that?
I want you to share that. Okay,
Yes.
so back during the Black Plague, robbers got caught, and when they went before the court, the judge wanted to know why they had survived when they were robbing from all the people who had died from the Black Plague. And the judge told them, if you tell me your secret, then I won't throw you in jail. And so they were using essential oils and herbs, and which we all know several of them that are in the Thieves Blend, to protect themselves from the Black Plague. Yeah.
You know why? Why would we have a picture of a Roman Colosseum? You know why? Anybody know why?
I don't.
Valor.
I did not know that.
The blend of oils that are in Valor is similar to what, like the Roman soldiers, they had the big bathhouses, and they put the oils in the big bathhouses and put it on them to give them courage before they went out to battle. So Valor, I always think of courage.
Yes.
So that's one of the reasons why. But Gary Young went over to Europe and studied mostly in France, but the history of essential oils was there.
Right.
So he went there to learn from the best. What's essential oil?
Essential oils are made from the plant itself, whether it's the flower, the bark, the roots, or even the whole plant. Sometimes it takes the whole plant. And then it's steam distilled.
Yeah. Yes. And that's a pure essential oil.
Yes.
It came from plants.
Right.
It's not adulterated. It's not made in a lab. Because
there's nothing added, nothing taken away.
Yes. And you're not going to get the benefits from it. You can go buy a cheap oil, but is it really an oil? What is it? If it's made in a lab, if it's adulterated with something else, you're not getting a pure essential oil. So there is a difference in quality.
And you're not going to get any benefit from that.
In fact, you might get the opposite.
That's right.
You know, I get tired of sometimes seeing this stuff on Facebook. They say, cats, you can't use essential oils around cats. It's going to kill them. Well, you know what? If you go buy this fake stuff and use it around a cat, you're probably going to harm your cat.
Yes.
Do we need to be careful how
Absolutely.
we use the pure ones around cats? Yes. I mean, but it's not going to kill them.
Right.
In fact, I have my daughter, they rescued 2 kittens, and they used essential oils all the time. It benefited them. I know a lot of people it benefits them. I have dogs. They love them. They love essential oils.
We have a cat and dog, and they get everything we get.
Yeah. You're diffusing it?
Yeah.
I get it.
We have cats and dogs. We diffuse it. We use it on them if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I dilute it.
Yes,
and
for the pets. They're smaller.
Yes.
Especially the smaller they are, the less they need.
That's right.
The same with little kiddos. Use a lot of common sense, people.
That's
it doesn't take much. They're very potent, but they're wonderful. God gave them to us, and I'm so glad He did. How do we use them? I always say apply with prayer.
Yeah.
But we can use them aromatically. I love diffusing. I diffuse a lot.
Oh, yes.
I diffuse a lot.
Yes.
My diffuser's going most of the time. I even have one in my car. My bedroom, my office, living room, laundry room. We have
bathroom.
Yes.
And I looking at the picture you got there, I want to talk about the differences between those 2 diffusers. So you have diffusers that use water, which would be similar to the one on the right. So you put a certain amount of water in there, and then 6 to 10 drops of essential oil, whatever oil you're using. And then that disperses like a humidifier into your air. And then on the one on the left, which Young Living no longer carries this, but you can go online and find it. That one uses no water. It is diffusing very, very tiny, tiny, tiny particles of essential oil straight into the air. So there's no dilution at all. And that is the one that I use the most. Mm-hmm. If I'm wanting therapeutic value, that's the one I'm using. If I'm just wanting to make my room smell good, then I'll use the ones with water.
And they do have, Young Living does have one that still uses no water.
That's right, the Aromalux.
Yes. Aromalux.
Aromalux, yes. And it's a pyramid shape.
Yes.
So
okay.
That's what.
And it's kind of neat because you can unhook the little.
Yeah.
You unhooked it, and you have a little tube. You can move it like if you want on your headboard or something.
And it goes well with the Aromadome.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you? All right. Topically, yes, we use them all topically. you know, if I overdo a workout or sit too long at my computer, I'm rubbing some essential oils on my back. They also came out with, was it this year ago or so, pain cream, Cool Azul
Yes.
pain cream, which is it's a cream, nice consistency you can rub on easily. Sometimes I'll put on an oil and the pain cream over it because the cream kind of holds it there a little longer. Or oils are absorbed really quickly. They work very quickly, which I like. And then the pain cream kind of holds it there a little longer if you need something to stay a little longer. And the safest way, one of the safest ways to use oils besides diffusing, especially when you're new, is the bottom of the feet.
Yes.
Yes.
So I notice those are little feet we're looking at there. So, and internally, you'll find Young Living created a new label, right? What's it called?
Vitality.
Vitality label, which is white, which makes it very easy to see those are recommended as supplement. You look for the white label, and what they did is they have, let's take lavender for example. You'll say, why is there a purple label? Why is there a white label? Same oil, it's just the label is telling you the best ways to use it. So we can use it as a supplement, which means internally if you want, or you can use it however the label tells you. So that's easy. And you see a picture of a capsule. A lot of us like to open up a capsule and put oils in it when we feel like we need to boost our body systems in a different way, whatever support we want to do. Like, for example, oregano, it's a hot oil. I'm probably not going to drop it in a cup of tea. I'm probably not going to drop it in my mouth.
Come on, Brenda.
Might be the last time you do.
I'll put it in a capsule. And I might put a little olive oil with it, or, you know, and oregano's a hot oil, so I'm probably going to want to take it with a meal or with a little oil with it, or lemongrass, that's another one. Sometimes we'll encapsulate lemongrass vitality, and I might put a little oil with it, take it with a meal. Now, my thieves oil, vitality oil, I don't mind dropping it in a cup of warm water. Not hot, not too hot, because I don't want to mess with any of the properties of the oil. I want them all. I might drop it in some water or peppermint. I really like to put peppermint vitality in water and then breathe it in and drink it. It's really great support for the respiratory system. And we talked about Young Living's Seed to Seal already. In that picture on the left, you'll see the part of a distiller.
A cooker?
And that's a cooker, yes. Yeah. There's Gary Young. And there's, again, the Seed to Seal. Let's talk about some oils. Let's see. Lavender.
So there's a good example of the two labels.
Yes.
So we have a Vitality, which is labeled for dietary use, and then the solid color. I don't know. I haven't figured out a good way. Yeah, labeled topical and aromatic.
Aromatic, yes.
So,
but they are the same oils. They're they're no different.
Right.
Yes. And I like to use lavender. Lavender's great. And you know what? If you have kids, you need lavender. Just because it's such a versatile oil.
If in doubt, use lavender.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. You see the little Swiss Army knife there. Yeah. If in doubt, use lavender.
That's its nickname, the Swiss Army knife.
I like it for if something on your skin or your kid, or your dog, whatever, your pet.
Yeah.
Grab the lavender, and it smells good to diffuse. It's great before bed. Great. I like to put it in my diffuser. I usually sometimes I switch it up, but sometimes I'll put some lavender and Stress Away and a tad of lemongrass and let that diffuse all night. Sometimes I'll switch it up with cedarwood, just whatever I like or feel I want to need.
Yeah, for sleeping, I use in that diffuser that I told you that I liked. It's called a TheraPro. It's Young Living's title for it was TheraPro. The one I have is actually called Aroma Lux, and I forgot where you can get that. But I use lavender and cedarwood as a base, so I'll put about 15 drops of each in a bottle, and then add whatever. If there's any other support I need, then I just choose, whether it's respiratory or whatever. Yeah, so.
Yeah, and you'll find a lot of other products Young Living has, like they have shampoo with lavender and they have lotion with lavender in it. It's just a great overall oil. Peppermint, yay! You want to talk about peppermint?
I like peppermint. I put it a lot on my around my belly button because I have a lot of digestive issues. So I like for that, or I will actually take a drop and put it on my tongue. And
be careful with that too.
Yeah, it is. It can't. It is potent. It's very potent. It's very, very strong. But not only that, I like putting it in brownies.
Oh yes, I love
yes.
it in chocolate
Yeah.
and brownies.
Or hot chocolate or something.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's really good.
But talking about the potency, 1 drop of peppermint oil equals,
Or can make a
can make up to 26
26 to 28 cups of tea.
cups of tea. That's how potent it is.
Yeah, that's a good comparison to like drinking an herbal cup of hot peppermint tea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 1 drop would be
One,
equivalent of 26. So herbs are great. They support our body. You add essential oils to them, and wow,
Right.
you really magnify that support.
Yeah, the essential oils are so much more potent than the dried herbs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lemon, so fresh. I love lemon.
Very fresh.
I like to add a drop or two of lemon vitality in my glass of water. And for safety, you want to use, when you're adding essential oils to your drinks, use glass, ceramic, stainless steel. Don't put them in plastic because they may pull some of the chemicals out of the plastic. We don't want to drink those. So,
And for sure, don't put them in styrofoam.
oh gosh, yeah, well, that's okay. It'll melt because
The citrus will melt in front of your eyes, the styrofoam.
Yes.
And I like to put, okay, so the other day I actually tried this for the first time. I use lemon, lavender, and peppermint in capsules, Vitality in capsules, frequently or whatever. But I thought, well, I'm going to try it, and I do 5 drops each. And I thought, well, I'm going to try it in my water.
That's a lot of.
So I did in my stainless steel bottle. What is that? 20 to 24 ounces of water. So I do 5 drops each.
Wow. As you do 1 or 2.
Lemon, peppermint, and lavender Vitality. And I shook it up and I took a drink and I was like, whoo! I have to drink a little, add some more water, drink a little. It took me most of the day to drink that because I kept adding water. But it was good and it served its purpose.
I bet you were breathing clear and free,
I
and
was.
you were
I was
alert, and you had fresh breath.
I had very fresh breath.
Frankincense. Who can't? I gotta think of the Bible when I hear the word frankincense.
Yes.
I mean, it was the go-to oil in biblical times. It was sought after by kings. There's a reason for that, right? I'm just thankful that God gave us plants and herbs for our food, for our health, for our well-being. And frankincense is just one of those. I don't know. I like to put it on a lot of times in the morning before I read my Bible. It seems to help me just hone in and focus on my scripture reading and my prayers, and gets rid of some of the distractions. So that's one of the reasons I use it. And anytime I mean, it's good for so many different things, even diffusing emotional support.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that frankincense, I think it's another one of those that's just so versatile.
yes,
It's kind of one of my, no matter what's going on,
it's a go-to.
it's a go-to.
Yeah.
Kind of like the lavender. Yeah. And it's great for, you were talking about skin.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in my sandalwood moisturizing cream.
Mm-hmm.
I put that in there, and I might add a drop of patchouli and then emulsify that and then put that on my face.
Oh, neat idea. Well, and they have a product called the Boswellia wrinkle cream.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Boswellia is a type of frankincense, so that tells you it's good for the skin.
Yeah.
So, alrighty. Thieves. We heard a little bit about their legendary story that Gary Young formulated this blend after. And it's one, I think I was talking to y'all earlier. I woke up at 2:30 this morning and I thought, gee, was I really snoring or what? My throat feels really weird. And I thought, you know what? I'm traveling, not at home. I'm going to grab my thieves and I just dropped a drop in my mouth and just let it just kind of slowly run down my throat and went back to sleep. Felt fine. But anytime I feel my wellness levels starting to change or fixing to change or think it might, thieves is my go-to for that.
Yeah, we don't run out of this one. We even use it on our toothbrush when we are doing our oral care.
Oral health, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, talking about just having a dry throat or something, I take and pour just a little bit of carrier oil in the palm of my hand, and then I'll put a drop of the thieves in there, and then I just kind of lean over and kind of slap it on my throat, and then or my neck, and just rub it all around the back of my neck, and just, it's good. But I would caution you, if this is a good time for a little safety.
Yeah.
So thieves is considered a hot oil. So anytime that you're using a hot oil and you're like, I thought of my Christmas spirit story.
Oh, yeah.
So you never try and cool that oil off with water, because water will intensify the effect. So you want to use, your first go-to should be a carrier oil, olive oil, coconut oil, whatever
fatty oil,
fatty oil you have on hand. And then if you don't have that, then you could try milk. Like if it's in your mouth or something, you could try milk, but never water.
Yes. And we're all different. I can take thieves and drop a drop under my tongue and no big deal. If I get two, I'm probably going to be going, wow, but my daughter, I know she was looking for something to support her body, her immune system. I said, just drop some thieves in your mouth, girl. And she goes, are you kidding me? And it's hotter to her.
Yeah.
But to me, it's no big deal.
So you're doing the thieves vitality in your mouth?
Yes. Yes, the vitality. Okay. And other people say it's too hot for them. But, hey, you can get you a nice cup of warm water like you were going to make a tea and put a drop of that in there, maybe a drop of orange. Yeah.
I like taking the thieves when I'm feeling occasional discomforts in my head. I'll put it to the roof of my mouth.
Oh, you put a drop of Vitaly on your thumb
and put it to the roof.
Hold it to the roof of your mouth.
Yes.
Oh, I've done that with peppermint before. I'll put a drop of Vitaly on my thumb and hold it.
Takes a little more for me.
You have to have. Well, that's good. That's good to know.
Ted will put it in his coffee creamer before he adds his coffee, and then.
Okay.
He does that a lot in the winter.
I love that cinnamon scent in it and flavor.
Yes.
Purification, yes. Okay, if I'm cooking and the smoke alarm goes off, I'm probably going to grab my purification to diffuse.
Or stinky dog.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually been adding it into my laundry soap.
Your laundry soap? That's a good idea.
Yeah. Or, of course, on the wool dryer balls.
Yes, I like
as well.
Purification or lemongrass, something to throw them on the dryer balls to add that nice fresh burst. And purification is one I also use topically around my ear if I need to deal with anything going on. Or if you're going to go outside to avoid annoyances, you might put a drop or two in your hands and rub it around your arms and your legs real quick. Or if you have teenagers or somebody with smelly feet. Okay.
Oh, you mean
make room sprays?
Shoes. Yeah.
Say when the boys are hitting puberty and they've been at a soccer game and they get in your car and you're like, roll the windows down.
I wish we would have had that when our kids were outside.
Right? That's exactly what I went to.
I'll even take it, I'll get a jar and put a little bit of baking soda in there and then drop several drops of purification in there. Shake it up, sprinkle it on my carpets.
Yes. That's
or you sprinkle
and you can do that in your car too.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I forgot about that. That's good.
Yeah. All right. Pan away. Yes, I said I'm traveling, not sleeping in my bed. So this morning I grabbed my pan away, put some on my hand, rubbed my shoulders, my lower back, stretched a little bit, felt a lot better. So if you're exercising, you overdo it, or maybe before, after exercise, anytime, if you're having some discomfort, this is a great one.
And the bottom blue box, how it says to add to V6 vegetable oil or any carrier oil. I used to think that, okay, if I mix it with a carrier oil, then I'm reducing the effectiveness of the essential oil. But I'm not. What I'm doing is I'm actually allowing myself to use that essential oil in a greater area.
Yeah.
So it took me a while to wrap my mind around that.
Or it holds it there longer.
Yes, it does both.
I like to put it on. I just put it on straight because I want it to absorb quick and take care of it. But then sometimes you want it to be held there longer and go in slower, more gradually. So, but you don't have to. This is just a suggestion.
Right. You can just use it neat, which means straight out of the bottle.
Right. Alrighty. Stress away. I always say it lives up to its name.
Yes.
Vacation in a bottle.
Oh, good definition.
This one, I hate heights. And I remember coming out of the mountains, going into Denver, Colorado at night, and I was literally in tears.
She was a mess.
Wow.
And I got the stress away out and started bathing myself in it, and it helped take that stress off of me.
Yeah.
And it just, it was something else.
Yeah, she was a mess. But she settled down very quickly after she started using the oils.
That's cool. I love stress away. I used to be, I don't know, wimpier. But now, I'll take my grandkids out hiking. Like, we go to Lost Valley. And their boy, it was 3 boys, and they wanted to go here and there. At one time, that would have just majorly stressed me out. But since I've added essential oils into my life, I find I'm much calmer. I handle things better, less stressfully. That what would have just driven me.
What I found with the oils is you may not be, like for me, I wasn't using them in the beginning. Okay, so initially, very, very beginning, day after we got our kit, I was using several of the oils for something very specific. But I had something else going on and had been going on for several years, and I was not ever addressing that specifically. But so we started at the end of October. Come February, it dawned on me that this other thing was not, it was like an every 6-week thing. And it's like, oh my gosh, I have not even tried to address this. And yet the oils that I've used have taken care of it.
I like those side effects.
I like those side effects.
Well, the other thing I found out is I used to be afraid to be in tight spaces. I would not go in a cave. So, let's see, I'm almost 60 years old now, and 2 years ago, I went in the cave.
Wow.
I wouldn't have done that before. Did I use a particular oil before I went in the cave? No, but I guess emotionally, that's an emotion, right?
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
they've helped me emotionally tremendously in really neat ways. Those side effects that we like.
Yeah,
yes.
Good side effects.
Citrus Fresh. Yes.
This one is great. The Citrus Fresh Vitality is great in water.
It is.
Very fresh
It's got
fragrance.
that little spearmint in there with the citrus.
Yeah, just a little bit of mint.
And even just diffusing it,
Yes.
the aroma of it is just uplifting.
That's it.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
uplifting.
That's one I'll also put in the baking soda every once in a while. Just
Ah,
the
yes,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The citrus
Make the
fresh.
room smell bright.
Copaiba. Yes, I like this oil.
Yes.
In fact, it has a mild, it comes in the Vitality label also. I didn't get that picture up there, but that's okay. It has a mild flavor, so I can actually drop several drops of this under my tongue, which I do because if, for the athletes out there who get a lot of inflammation from, you use those muscles, and this is a great one for that. Even acute inflammation after you're overdoing it in the gym or outside in the backyard chasing the kids, whatever. I like Copaiba. So, and like I said, for me, this one's got a mild flavor. I can drop it under my tongue. I know other people who prefer to use the topical or to put in a capsule. So, you guys use Copaiba?
Yes.
Yes,
Our household does not go without that.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yes.
So are there any oils that we don't go without? I mean, yes, there are, but it seems like we just go, I gotta have that one. I can't be without that one. Can't live without that one.
That one likes my body. My body likes that one.
Right.
But this is one of those.
This
Yes.
is another one of those, yes.
And obviously, for a lot of people, since it's one of the top 10,
Yes.
Digest. This one travels with me just in case. Do I use it every day? No way. But do I use it when I need it? I do. Yes.
Yes.
You use it every day?
I don't use it every day. I probably should. I have a lot of digestive issues, and my body likes this one. I don't. But I need it.
Yes.
It works very quickly, too.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, I woke up one night
yeah.
and I was like, oh, man. And I reached I do not like the smell of this
I don't
because of the fennel, right?
I'm better.
That's what,
I like it better.
it smells like black licorice, and I've never liked black licorice. But that night, I was like, and this is one of those that I rarely need. Grabbing that bottle and dropping that Vitality in my mouth. And within about 10 minutes, I was better. But, oh, my word. So I appreciate that it's fast acting.
Well, I also appreciate the fact that if you can't stand the taste, which I can do it now, but the first time, it was rough. You can rub it over your belly. You can rub it on the bottom of your feet. So,
Yes.
And you know what? If for young people or even older people, you're safer to start there.
Right.
So
That's right.
to get used to them slowly. Lemongrass.
I will just tell you that for the past several months, I have been putting this on the bottom of my feet every day.
Okay. Good.
And we're in the first of February, so there you go. Infer into that what you will.
Yes, and this one does come in a Vitality label also. Some people, they talk about adding it to enhance flavor of meals, but I guess you'd have to be cooking a special dish, maybe Oriental or
Jenny Swearingen
Vietnamese.
made a chicken soup one year down at the Anointing Nations down in Siloam. And she had the lemongrass Vitality in there. Oh, man.
You know what? I
It
take
was
it back.
so good.
I've had lemongrass tea. In fact, we had tea bags. We put the herb, the dried lemongrass in the tea bag, and then we took just one drop of the oil and put it on the tea bag and then steeped it. And it was good. So, but this is one that can do
So
body support.
it didn't taste hot.
No.
Like if
No.
I
You could drink it.
diffuse it with my hands, it like burns
It
my
can be
nose.
it can be kind of a hot oil
okay.
when you apply it topically.
Okay,
But one drop in the tea was
great.
fine.
Have to try it
And
out.
like you said, and if you're using essential oils to enhance the flavor of foods, that's great. But it doesn't take much. A lot of times it's
Start slow.
Yeah.
a drop, or even just take a toothpick and get a tiny bit on there, depending on. It doesn't take much, so they add a lot. So, but a lot of people like to encapsulate lemongrass and take it too.
I can see why.
Yep, RCE.
Oh, little ones. Yeah. Well, I can't say just little ones. This is very good in the cold months. You got all the yuckies coming around and stuff. Apply it to your feet. Any of your respiratory
Rubs when you're making a rub.
Yes.
I put it in especially for the grandkids. We make a little chest rub.
Mm-hmm.
You can use animal scent ointment and add some RC to it, or you can look up recipes with coconut oil and shea butter.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to use it, like you said, for little ones, because it's a mild blend of oils. So on the bottom of little one's feet, and it is great for massage too. It can help with all that. Yay, relaxing in the muscles, feel better and everything. But I use this one, like you said, in the winter. I put it it's in my chest rub along with Raven, and then I put it on my chest and the bottom of my feet,
Mhm.
the top of my feet, just for
My husband has his on his bedside with a roller ball on it, and he rubs it on the front of his neck every night before bed.
Okay. You both probably sleep better, right?
He teases me that I need some too.
You notice I use it. Sometimes I need more. Okay. Orange. Orange, the citrus essential oils are a little bit different. They are not steam distills. They're cold pressed from the rind. And so that's why, another reason why it's so important. If I'm consuming this essential oil and all its properties, I want to make sure it's from organic or better than organic, which is what Young Living is.
Right.
Plants or rinds, however you want to put it. And it is a vitality because citrus you can add to your drinks. Orange brownies are good too.
Oh, yes.
So you can use it as a flavoring. Orange is uplifting. It's nice to diffuse. Like I said, I like adding it to my water.
Ted has started adding this to the creamer and the coffee. And I asked him, I'm like, did you? And he gave it to me. And I don't typically, usually I don't add anything to my creamer. And I said, did you put orange in here? He goes, yeah. And I go, I think I like that. That's pretty good. But what I like about this, please do some research on orange, because you get a whole lot of bang for your buck with this oil.
Yes.
And the same way with lemongrass.
Yes.
Those are two shocking. Well,
orange, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do your research, people. Look up some of these oils in a desk reference. Go to PubMed. You may have to type in the Latin name, but there's research out there.
Yes.
And you're going to go, wow.
Lots and lots of research.
Young Living, we're not just about essential oils, even though, I don't know, that's a big deal. I love it. I love having
and it's what it's known for.
But we need to get all the toxins out of our home. Right?
Absolutely.
There's no magic bullet. I wish I could just take a bottle of oil and it would offset everything else. But it doesn't work that way.
Mm-hmm. Do you know when you buy over-the-counter shampoos and soaps and stuff, why they lather?
Yeah, it's
because there's a toxic chemical in them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They should not lather. So if you have any type of lather in your soaps, it's because it's filled with
it should just be a tiny bit.
Well, yeah,
naturally
but what you're used to when you use over-the-counter or store-bought stuff, there shouldn't be.
Yeah,
that.
I had to train my teenage granddaughter. She's washing dishes and we're using the Thieves dishwash, right? I'm like, you don't need that much. It's super concentrated. Just let it go. I said, the bubbly stuff that you buy in the store is what is harmful. That's the toxins.
Right.
It doesn't have to bubble to be clean. We just have to rewire.
I think that's what we've been trained. Yeah.
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 Shift our paradigm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But Young Living has a whole lot of products. We'll get back with you on some of these, but we did want to share with you about the essential oils. And I need to update my pictures, but there's a whole Thieves line, toxic-free cleaners. This will save you a lot of money because you can get a bottle of concentrated Thieves and I forget how many bottles you can make. But if you look at those bottles, the little bottle on the right, you can take that cap, that lid, and fill it full of the Thieves concentrate and pour it in like a 24-ounce cleaning bottle or bigger.
Spray
and that makes an all-purpose cleaner. If you want a degreaser, add some more. So Thieves cleaner is great.
And there's now Thieves laundry detergent,
dishwashing soap, dish soap, body soap,
more. There's just
And the little tiny, look on the cutting board, you see that little bottle of Thieves spray. I love that stuff for traveling. I stick it in my car, so I have it when I'm getting out. I want to spray my car, freshen up the air, spray my hands. Take it with you, spray the inside, spray the toilet, spray the counter, spray everything, the steering wheel.
When I go into the stores, grocery stores, any place that I'm going to be pushing a cart, before I touch that cart handle, I get out my Thieves spray and I spray that cart handle.
Yes.
Now, I would rather do that than use their wipes
The
that they've
toxic
got
wipes.
available because I don't want those toxins in my body. So,
Yes. So great products. Ditch the garbage, ditch the toxins,
that's right.
and switch to the good stuff. And like we're sharing with you because we love the products. And you can, if you love the products, try them. You will love them. Share it with others. And Young Living's going to bless you with a thank you check.
Yes. And it's more about because we love the products. It's because we know how our bodies have benefited from using the products.
Right.
And we want to share that with everybody else. I don't know if it was now or earlier today when I said people are praying for what we have to offer or what Young Living has to offer.
Yes.
And so
Yeah,
we share.
We have something very valuable that we want to share
Absolutely.
with others so that they can thrive. We want to thrive. I feel better than I did when I was in my 30s. I mean, praise God.
Yep.
Okay. And this is us.
Hi, us.
But we love our job. We love sharing with other people. And Young Living, if you become a member, they have a generous compensation plan. Do you have to? No. Do you have to share? No. If you just want to use the products, great. You get 24% off retail pricing when you become a member. They have essential rewards available, which Michelle's going to talk about in a minute. We have great experiences. You can go visit the farms. You can go to convention. You can go to different events around where you can learn about the products. We want to give our team ongoing support. We want to mentor our team. We are part of Anointing Nations. Now, we have small names for our groups as well, just when we have events, just for our team members. But our main team is under Frank and Rhonda Fabano, and they're Anointing Nations. That's us. And you can be part of that if you're not already. And this is just a picture of the Premium Starter Kit. One of them. There's
Four now.
Four now. We just added the makeup. Okay, so throw away the toxic makeup and get Savvy Minerals. Anyway, this is one of the kits available. When you go in to youngliving.com, you want to use the person who's been sharing with you. Get their number. Use their number. This is just an example of my number for those people who I talk to and share with. And we want to mentor people, right? Sheila has a number,
Yes.
Michelle has a number. They're sharing with people and helping people. And this is how we got started with a Premium Starter Kit. There's also a Ninja Red kit, which we're going to be sharing a video about Ninja Red. There's Savvy Minerals, like we said, and Thieves Cleaner. So if you're not sure about the oils yet, but you want to get your toxins out from under your sink, get a Thieves Cleaner kit. Michelle? You want to share with them about Essential Rewards?
Yay, Essential Rewards. If you're going to be buying products, it's just silly for you not to be on Essential Rewards. So it is a voluntary, I always get that word wrong.
Box Club. Right?
It's a monthly program that you can choose to be on or choose not to be on, or choose to be on it for 6 months and then choose not to be on it, but you would be silly to do that. So you're ordering product on Essential Rewards and you're earning points that you're going to redeem later for free products. You can change your order. You can change the products on your order every month. I don't know anybody that leaves it the same every month. And you can also, if you choose to, change your ship to date each month. We don't, but a lot of people do. Maybe your ship to date's been in the middle of the month and the next month comes around and you're out of something. And so you change your date to the first of the month. There's a couple of options for doing that. I'm not going to go into those now, but you don't technically have to change it. But why do you want Essential Rewards? Because you're earning points for free product, and who doesn't love free? a lot of times I have problems going, like when we redeem our points, I'm like, I want to get some fun stuff. Some of the emotional oils or savvy minerals
New
makeup. Or
lipstick.
new
Stuff,
lipstick.
stuff you haven't tried yet.
Yeah, stuff I definitely, especially with the oils, there's a lot of oils that we have a lot of oils, but there's a lot that we don't have. So when you're on Essential Rewards, months 1 through 3, you're earning 10% back in PV. So that's not dollars. When you order, you always look at the PV, not your dollars. If you're ordering oils, it's going to probably be the same, but
Most products are.
most products are, but there's a few that aren't. So you always want to look at PV. So you're earning that back, the 10% back on PV, not dollars. Months 4 through 24, you're earning 20% back. And after you've been on Essential Rewards for 24 months, you're earning 25% back. So now you're saving 24% off retail prices. Plus, if you've been on Essential Rewards for 24 plus months, you're saving an additional 25%. So it's amazing.
It's a win-win.
Yes,
I love
win-win.
it.
You also get free gifts at months 3, 6, and 9. And at the end of 1 year, you get a loyalty blend, which was created specifically for the ER program.
That's right. We love Essential Rewards. I love getting 25% back on the products I buy. And Young Living offers promotions every month. And with those promotions, with the people on Essential Rewards get more free products on that promotion as well.
Woohoo!
So it's a win-win. If you want to know more about it, ask. All right. Thank you. I hope that we've helped you become more empowered and hope you have a wonderful Young Living lifestyle.
Thanks for joining. If you have any questions, just ask in the comments and we'll do our best to answer them.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.